Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. It's been a little while since the last one. That's because of the new schedule. We're going to be playing a little bit less of it in general from now on, but we're still going to be playing it relatively frequently, so that's not a huge issue. But it is to say that, yeah, we have a lot of little things to get working on and a lot of little things to do. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what I should focus on next. I mean, I do want to make this place larger, so I guess I could focus on that a bit more. Really, I think the biggest thing I want to do is I want this to go up. I don't want it to be tall. I don't want it to reach that, but I want it to be taller than this. So then we can have like a grand bedroom in there. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a wonderful idea. One of them. That's a good one. Let's do that. Why don't we? Yeah. Building. But hey, you know what? That's fine. That's, again, I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to explain myself. You know what? I don't need to explain myself. You know, maybe you're the problem. Not that I know who I'm talking to here, but whatever. All right. Yeah, here we go again. I guess building more stuff. I'm recording this in the morning, and my voice is kind of dead. Should probably drink some water. You should probably drink water as well. Wow, that feels wonderful. I am also very hungry. I'm not gonna just complain the whole time though. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare do that. I guess what I also could do this episode is go work on the villagers a little bit and get back some of my food because I'm out of food right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go out that way at all. Actually, we're just gonna go this way. Maybe this can be a balcony. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with that, I guess. We'll see. But until then, I will continue building this up taller and taller until I have a satisfying area to build a cool, sweet, massive bedroom in. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, because I'm not going to actually go up here to sleep necessarily. I mean, I guess I could if I'm in the area, but I'm not like that far from my base. I mean, I don't know. Elytra is very useful. It has been incredibly useful, and well, I think I need to bite the bullet here. And why was that not? I don't know why that was like that. I don't know why that would, like, this side went out one more than the other side, but we're just gonna live with it. Yeah, Elytra is wonderful. The fireworks are also just dirt cheap. I haven't even really used my creeper farm at all, which is kind of funny because I made it. I mean, it's a good thing to have, right? When I do need it, which I will eventually need it, then it will come in handy for sure. But I still have a lot of gunpowder just in general saved up, so it's not the end of the world right now. I can make do with what I have for a while, for the foreseeable future. We are going to make this as simple as it can be in here and all around, until we're of a height that I think is suitable. I think, here's the thing. The actual floor needs to be higher than that, because it needs to be able to see over it. There needs to be a view over that, so this is going to be kind of complicated. This is going to be kind of difficult. I'm not going to lie. Okay, well, that's not good. Now I have to go back up. Okay, well, I'm already back up. But see, by the time you're done complaining, you're probably already done with whatever it is you're doing. I'm gonna be honest. That goes a long way. That is something I've always noticed. I don't think I've ever really heard anyone say this saying. I feel like it should be a very popular and well-known saying, but things go by way faster than you think they do. Because when you're doing something, I mean, at least for me, I guess I don't know. Maybe it's not a popular saying because it's not applicable to everybody. But for me, personally, it's like, by the time I'm done complaining about something, I've probably already finished doing it. It's hard for me to, I guess it's the laziness thing. It's that, I guess that isn't applicable to everybody, but it's like I always find some excuse or some reason to put stuff off, right? I always find some excuse. Today I woke up and my leg hurts for some reason, and I put off brushing my teeth because I couldn't be bothered to stand there in the pain while I did it. That's a very good example. That's very relevant to this current day right now. I don't know why it's hurting, but I figure I should probably just let it rest and ignore some other stuff that I otherwise would be doing. which is a shame. I mean, I guess I have been standing a lot more than usual because I've been using my desk in standing mode a lot more than usual lately, for hours and hours at a time. And yeah, I guess that's a cool feature, and I'm happy to be using it more now. I was always like, I have this feature on my desk, but I don't use it very often. It's like I really should be. In fact, I would probably, no, I don't know. I don't think I would be right now, actually. I want to be kind of comfortable while I'm recording, but otherwise I will probably be just doing that instead. Anyway, we ran out of stone, and that's not good. So I need to go get more. I guess we're gonna go do that. Oh my god, the pickaxe is gonna break. Okay, villager trip. Okie dokie. So I repaired my pickaxe a little bit. I got more carrots and stuff. And I went, we're back at the mall. We're gonna get more stone while I have a chat. While I have a talk with you guys. A little bit. That's what I do, isn't it? That's kind of the whole thing about the Minecraft videos. I'm surprised that people enjoy them as much as they do, given that, not like a ton of stuff happens nowadays, or at all, really. And that's what I guess confuses me about things. I don't know what doing things right means. I don't know the first thing about it, because honestly and genuinely on my end, it really does feel like everything is so random, and I mean, it always works out. That's the thing. It always works out well. There's no working and doing things is never bad. At least not outwardly or anything. But it's like it's almost like it's hard to even say, like, oh, is it even work though? Is it work? I'm playing video games. It's not really work. I mean, there's people who spend a lot more time and a lot more effort and a lot more energy on doing whatever they do. Should I just not compare myself? Should I just not compare myself to that kind of person? Probably not. I probably shouldn't do that. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. I guess I can't not do that. And it's like, I don't know. People will, right? People will. If not, I'm clearly doing it to myself. And it's like, oh, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, though, that's a very silly thing to do, because it's like, fundamentally, the what I do and the stuff that kind of person does is fundamentally different, and that's the point. That's kind of the entire point of everything, is that it's different to that kind of thing. And it's that I really shouldn't, that means I obviously should not compare myself to anybody but myself. And in that case, things are only ever getting better, because I'm only continuing to upload stuff, you know? But, and people are continuing to discover it, and to find it, and to watch it and stuff, and that's great. There's actually been a lot of like, I don't know, I guess it's a bit of a moment of realization in a way, where it's like, I genuinely do feel like, wow, this really has been paying off lately. Like, I feel like I really am actually proud of what I've been able to keep up doing for a while. I mean, I'm happy, you know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm having a good time doing this, but it's also a lot of work. But it's not really work, is it? Because I'm playing video games, so it's not really work, though. And then, you know, that's where I kind of get into that mindset. Because I don't really know what that even means at this point. I'm going to be honest. I mean, what I do is objectively, like, there's things that I work on, right? And I don't pay anyone to do them. I do them all myself, right? Like, the schedule that I made, it was my first time making something like that. I also had to figure out how it worked. You know what I mean? I had to figure out, okay, okay, this is a bit of a loaded topic, but I'm just gonna get into it. Okay, so starting at the top, the way I played games initially, I was just playing MGS5. I was just playing one single game, and it was simple to just upload that game every time I uploaded. Then I wanted to do a different game, so I did Resident Evil 3, and I did that intermittently, I think. But did I? I actually don't remember. Whatever. You know what? We don't need to go that far back anyway. Screw the past. Let's move on from that. About the time, I don't know when I did it. Screw the timelines of the dates. Who cares about any of that stuff? I have been uploading in a way that is, this is why it's complicated to make a schedule for it, because I had to even process what I was even doing in the first place. It's easy to see if you just look at the uploads, It's actually really neatly organized. It's actually mind-blowing because like one column is all Minecraft, one column is all Darkwood or whatever horror game, one column is all Minecraft, and then one column is all Half-Life or whatever story game I'm playing. Like, it was actually incredibly neatly organized, and that's by date. That is by date. It had these nice columns because I did, you know, I did Minecraft, and then I did a horror game, and then I did Minecraft, and then I did a story game, and then I did Minecraft, and then I did a horror game, and then I did Minecraft beta. So I was like every 4 Minecraft videos was a beta video, which are my favorite to make, probably because they're more spaced out. And that's why I wanted to space out normal Minecraft now, or modern Minecraft, because that means that's more spaced out, which means I'll probably end up enjoying this a bit more, and I actually am kind of enjoying this. I was kind of dreading it initially when I started recording, but now I feel great, actually. I feel like, man, I love this. This is great. I'm literally just digging stone right now. I don't care. I'm having a good time. But it felt like work, because I had to sort that out in my head. All in my head. I didn't write any of this down. I didn't have a notepad or anything. I didn't have a document or anything. I didn't, like, organize my thoughts in a structured manner. It's just, no, I sorted it out all in my head. Just, like, smash everything together. All right, what's going to work? And what won't work? And then I did end up writing stuff down because that was how making the schedule works. I'm literally writing the text down in the program I'm used to make the art or whatever. So that is how that went. And then it was then that I was able to fully structure it the way that I saw fit. And I think I'm okay with it. If anything, I think I kind of shot myself in the foot because Stardew Valley is actually a massive undertaking, and only doing that once a week is a very bad idea. So I'm worried about how I should do that. I think I may have put too many games on myself at once, I'm not gonna lie, because it's very hard to organize that. It's a 7-day week, and I'm trying to organize, oh my god, how many games is it? Minecraft beta, Darkwood, or horror game, whatever. Okay, horror game, story game, Minecraft beta, and Stardew. That's 5 games in a 7-day week. You can't exactly play that evenly. Or if I wanted to do more of one, I want to do like 2 of each. You know what I mean? Other than Minecraft beta, because that's supposed to be a rare occurrence. And so I ended up. Oh, God, man, this is why it was so complicated. This is why it was work, because I had to work through it. Like, I'm sure to anyone who has the experience doing it, or who already has an idea, or you just simply seeing the final product have no idea how much I had to think about that. But like, I had to like think about that a lot. Like, it took a while. Like, that was kind of a big deal. I spent like an hour or something, maybe more than that, making it. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. An hour, that's just a bit of time. Who cares? But I don't know. Obviously, again, that's where we get into a lot of people spend a lot more time than that doing literally anything else and all that. But I think it's, why is this all dirt? This isn't good. It's just, I don't know, running that through my head nonstop for a continuous hour. It's a bit straining, I guess you could say that much. It's at least straining. Like, surely anybody could admit that, right? I don't know, but I had to deal with that. Okay, I had to make that, and I feel like I just skipped out a whole conversation, and I need to pick it back up, and it's because I'm distracted by the sound of placing dirt for some reason. Also, the fact that I can't go this direction much further because I'm gonna end up like breaking into my house and the area that's there, and that's not good. If you don't know, this is the mall. I'm gonna build a mall, and this is like the tunnel. This is like the main hallway of the mall, at least I guess to the entrance. The entrance is, which is what this would be, I guess. And I don't want that over there. I want that a little closer. It'd be nice to actually begin on a structure. In fact, I want to do this structure after I finish the castle, which I'm almost done with today. I might finish the husk of the castle today with all the stone that I've got here. But that's neither here nor there. Where was I? Schedule. Yeah, I had to sort that out in my mind. It was a bit straining, and also it doesn't help that I haven't really been eating very well lately. I don't know. There's not been there hasn't been a lot for me to have. I've been really debating on ordering stuff or like stockpiling stuff or something because I don't know. I live with my family but it's like it's really inconvenient because I don't know. I swear I don't know. I guess this is a little disrespectful, but I don't know what the deal is with my family. I feel like they don't eat. I feel like they're vampires. Like I feel like they don't like. On the weekend they'll make a nice breakfast and stuff, and I remember it used to be more common back in my childhood, but nowadays I guess everyone's usually gone for work in the mornings, and I wake up in the mornings now. I think it's just I'm now in this presence thing. I'm now present at this time when people aren't here or buying lunch. I mean, my mom does usually buy lunch or something like that, and my mom usually always makes dinner. Well, not the past like 2 nights we've had dinner at like 9, and it's like I'm going to bed at 9. That's not what the hell. It's like we had some family over as well, and they were just like they didn't make dinner. I guess they must have ate out or something, and then they came home, and then it's like, okay, I guess I ate like a little bag of trail mix and went to sleep. Should probably start learning how to like actually cook myself and stuff. Like I said at one point, I made a nice meal, and I was like, oh, this is great. This is a nice thing I made out of instant things that turned out actually tasting really good, and it's like it's probably not too bad for me. But that we're out of that, so I was like, oh, you know what? If my mom won't go shopping and get more, maybe I should just literally. You could DoorDash groceries. Maybe I should just do that. But it's like, well, then it's in the public. Then it's like, oh, not in the public. You know what I mean? It's in like just the family kitchen. It's like, what if they eat it? I don't know. Maybe I should get myself like a mini fridge. And it's like, okay, well, I really am just making a bunker in this room I'm in. Then at that point, I mean, it's just a mini fridge. I've always kind of wanted one, but it's like a step in that direction where it's like that's a bit hermit-like. I'm already a bit of a hermit. That's a bit more hermit-like. But yeah, that's crossed my mind. And my brother got this thing. It's like Factor or whatever. And I've heard about this. I've heard some like there's a podcast I like listening to that got sponsored by it. And I was like, damn, that sounds really cool and useful. But I have a loving family that feeds me, so I don't need that. But my brother got it because I guess he's really focused on like work and stuff, and on a diet and stuff. And his Factor stuff takes up like all the fucking space ever in the whole fridge and everywhere. And it's like, I can't have that because that's his. Fuck. And then there's no room for groceries for me. It's like, shit, what do I do then? Should I buy Factor too? But then, like, how will we differentiate whose is whose? What the fuck? It's like, wow, this is complicated. This came out of nowhere in my life, out of nowhere at all. I'm starving as I'm saying this, and I should really make breakfast. And I totally could. Like, there is stuff to make. It's not like I'm starving to death or I'm in poverty, but, like, it's just that I guess I didn't have to go so far out of my way before. I was a spoiled brat, and now I have to live with the fact that, yeah, I should make myself food more often. I guess it feels like wrong to do that because I guess I haven't really done that my whole life. So it's like, am I doing something wrong? Like, what if I don't know, I guess it's the fact that I'm now responsible for that more often. It's a weird feeling because that's not something I'm used to. That's all it really is at the end of the day. It's just not something I'm used to. I'm not making any grandstanding declarations. It's just that, yeah, this part of life that I'm sure you've already experienced, wow, it sure is a part of life that I need to experience. That's all there is to it. And I can only blame myself, and that's fine. And I'm actually glad about that. I'd rather blame myself than anyone else. But yeah, it's just another thing for me to get over, and I'm gonna make some delicious oatmeal after this video. This is done. Okay, let's go back with the stone we got. Also, this hallway it's a lot more limited than I thought, and it's because it's so high to the ceiling of the grass, dirt stuff. But the reason it is because it's supposed to go all the way up. I'm actually supposed to cleave a giant hole into the ceiling. That'll have to happen on a dirt collecting episode or an actual mall dedicated episode, which honestly we're closing in on again because I want to do that after the castle. Anyway, yeah, food's weird stuff. Food stuff. It's a part of life everyone's got to deal with, and it's my turn. And I'm just acknowledging that, really. All there is to it. So let's get back up there and continue building. Uh, where was I? Where else can I go with this conversation? Oh, work. Actually, basically the topic of the video that I wanted to talk about was work. Or at least work for me, I guess I should say. I don't know. I'm someone, again, I probably said this before, but I'm someone whose life was, I was really easily content with not really doing much of anything and not having any responsibilities and just kind of relaxing and just wasting every day playing games or listening to music or whatever. I wasn't making anything. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't learning anything necessarily. Throughout, basically since I started this channel, I've made efforts to change that. You know, I know Duolingo is not the most, amazing thing ever, but I do use it every day a little bit, and that's still doing something. I definitely know that because I can now read more than I used to be able to. So it's clearly I'm learning things. It's just that whether or not those things I'm learning are actually useful or not, I'll have to face the consequences of that one day, and I'll have to learn properly that day. That'll come, and I'll learn. That's not the question. The question is not will I win, will I that's a thing I've seen a lot of people post lately. Well, I'll win. That's basically how I view things. It's not a matter of if I'll do it. It's a matter of when I'll do it. It's not a matter of if. I know what I can and can't do. I know what I will or will not do. And that's something I will do. I will learn, and I will succeed, and I will do whatever it takes, and I will cross those boundaries. It's just a matter of when. But that's the problem, because when it's only a matter of when, it's very easy to be like, oh, wait till tomorrow then. That'll be the day. I'll just be a different person that day, and I'll be able to do what I need to do that day. I guess that's a good way to just describe laziness itself, is that, I guess it's less of a, I don't like doing things, and it's more of, the me that's gonna do these things is not the me right now. That me has to come by soon sometime, and then you wait, and nothing happens. You have to get off your ass and you have to do the things. You have to be that person. You have to do that, and that's what working on the channel has been for me in a big way. So it only makes sense that I have to get the fuck off this construction site. You're not allowed here right now. You have to take those steps. You have to take that initiative and live with that, and all the stuff that comes with it. You're not allowed on this construction site. And that's what this channel's been for me. And it's been work, because bringing that mindset, being that better person that does things, is work. It doesn't pay. It's not rewarding necessarily monetarily or materialistically, but well, I guess it is materialistically valuable because it makes videos that are tangible things that people can enjoy and people can watch, and that will hopefully be archived forever. Which is also, I think, something that's very important, and something that is not being done as often nowadays. Like, the thing about YouTube is it really was an archive and a database of what's this person's doing right now? What's this person doing right now? They're playing this game right now, and it's like, oh, yeah, okay, well, this is their first playthrough of it or something. This is documented. This is like history in a way. It's a very weird, and it's very, I guess, personal history, but it is one nonetheless. But a lot of YouTube and content in general nowadays is entertainment focused. I would not even say my content is meant to be entertaining. I don't necessarily make it to be that way, which is a really weird thing to say nowadays, because that's what people make content for. If it's not informational, then it's almost always entertainment, or it's entertainment educational, right? Edutainment is a popular term. That is what YouTube content is. It's edutainment almost always. But for me, what I upload, it isn't that. And that's why it's weird. That's probably why it feels more random, I guess, is because people don't probably share them or anything. People don't laugh and rewatch stuff probably as much or anything. It's a daily occurrence. I guess at the end of the day, stuff like what I do is best enjoyed while you have like lunch or something, or while you're on break and you just want to have, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's the value of not many other people watch this. So, it's like special or something. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into your mind. You think whatever the fuck you want. You probably don't think any of this stuff, but you're here nonetheless, and so I'm just gonna be thankful for that. And you know what? Just bite the bullet and be like, yeah, that's good enough. But yeah, that's that, I guess. But it still worked for me. It's still a lot of work to set this stuff up that I set up. And I know it's not amazing. I know it's not great. I know my presentation could use some work. I know that there's some things that I definitely need improving, like the cuttlefish thing. I thought I'd be rid of that by now, but guess who hasn't become the person that they need to be to do that thing? Me, because I'm a lazy fuck. All it takes is, well, I don't know. I don't know what it takes. That's the problem. I don't know what it takes, and I don't look stuff up. I don't Google things. I hate doing that. I feel like, ew. I'm one of those people that's Googling this. Ew. What a loser. That's why I don't Google stuff, because that voice in my head says that. And it's like, I don't want to be that person that looks this up. I want to be the person that just knows what's right and wrong and knows what to do and just has that experience already. But I don't take the steps to learn them, really. Honestly, it's a miracle that I've gone out of my way to use Duolingo at all, because it's like, you use that? Or you use a program to learn a language? You don't just know it already? You didn't get like grown up and tutored in the place where you'd learn it by default? What the fuck? What's your problem? That's how my brain thinks. Hello, Spider Bro. You are welcome on this construction site. For sure, for sure. Do you want to go up there, actually? It'd be really cool. You get a good view. Go ahead, go up there. Yeah, it's tough dealing with that voice in my head. But I need that voice in my head, because if I'm not criticized at all, and I genuinely don't think you guys have ever really criticized me beyond, I mean, I've had some comments telling me to edit more stuff or to not ramble as much, but besides that, which is, God, that's tame, man. I remember the old days of the internet, and man, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I'm just gonna say that. You guys are amazing. Even if sometimes it feels a little silent, that's not what it's about. It's the fact that I have a positive experience that's like the worst case scenario. I have a positive experience, which is to say that it's wonderful and it's amazing and I have a lot of fun. Definitely, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, this is the most fun I've ever had in my life. At least on a persistent day-by-day basis. I mean, obviously, if I remember going to like goddamn amusement parks, that was fun, but you know, it's not that kind of active fun as much as it's like, I'm very happy to say that I can wake up and be like, I got this to do, this work to do. And while it is work, and I do have to, you know, find some time to pry myself away from whatever personal stuff I'm doing, I do have to sit down and talk and vent stuff out, and with the purposes of it being heard by you. So that's my work. I don't get anything out of it. I don't get pay. I don't live off of it. I don't there's no materialistic benefit to it really whatsoever, and it's the kind of thing that anyone who is doing that kind of thing, and anyone who does have a normal job, would probably scoff at and call a waste of time. But I've wasted a year of my life doing this so far, and I'm gonna waste a hell of a lot more if it means, well, it means a lot, actually. It's just that it's all a long ways away, and the longer it takes, the more I'm like, is it even possible? Is it even applicable anymore? Because the landscape has changed. Everything I know has changed. When I say I wish I did start doing all of this earlier, I don't just mean because like the content I'm making was popular back then. That's nothing to do with it, actually, at all. The only reason I say I wish I started sooner is because the things that I want to do would have fit a sooner time so much more than they probably will in the future. But I don't know. I guess that's when I'll have to like get help and be like, okay, what do you think? Do you think this is gonna be good enough? Do you think this will fit? I don't know. But someday will come where, hopefully, all things considered, everything works out in a way that I can be proud of as well. And maybe one day I can just let all these ideas off my head, off my shoulders, and into the world. Because I don't know what it's like not living with them. anymore at all. Living with the ideas that I have in my head as it's pretty much consumed everything, and I don't know what it's like to live without them anymore. So I will keep fighting until I can make them a reality, no matter what. That is my determination in this world, I guess you could say. But until next time, where we'll decorate and construct the actual castle bedroom, you know, I always come back, and while I have been Snippy, you know, I'll see you around.